doing, Coach?
Good.
Doing all right?
Doing good.
Good to go with that? Yeah. All right. Coach, you got your start on black play last week on the road. Didn't quite get the result that you would have hoped for, but what did you learn from your team in that match?
It's tough, always tough to go on the road to start the league. We'd come off that big break a couple of weeks, so we felt pretty well prepared in terms of our training time. Certainly fresh. But we were disappointed with the way that we played in the opening half of the game, start of the second half, and then we looked a little bit more like ourselves. So knowing as difficult as it is to get points on the road, we just didn't give a good account of ourselves in the opening 60 minutes. So that was disappointing because the lads know that we've been playing quite well. The games have been close and the conference was an opportunity to reset. So we learned that we need to be better this coming weekend, and the home games are really important. But it wasn't the start that we were looking for in the league.
This weekend you have UNLV coming in on Friday, and then on Sunday you're going to wrap up the weekend against Grand Canyon. What do you see from those two teams? What are going to be the biggest challenges they present?
UNLV are, a little bit like San Jose in the way that they approach the match, and good technical team, good passing team. They have creative players that can get at you. And that's the game we're heavily focused on. We're really, really excited and appreciative of all the marketing and promotions that have gone to make this a special day for the student athletes. I think last year we broke an attendance record. An 11 a.m. kickoff is unusual, but generates the type of excitement that we feel really benefits our student athletes and the reason they came here and their experience for playing a match in such a front. It's such a good atmosphere because of the audience and the crowd that comes to the game. So the job that Logan, our marketing staff, have done to make that happen is great. And that makes the occasion all the better. The fact that it's our first home conference game certainly increases the intensity and the energy towards the game. And so in that sense, I think our team will be prepared.
You mentioned that you guys have been in contests this whole year. Looking at your guys' schedule, it's only been, you haven't lost a game by more than one goal. So you kind of alluded to putting together a complete 90-minute match with your guys. Leading up to this weekend, you've got a great atmosphere here. How do you kind of get the guys going just to kind of get them in the right mindset to a full 90 minutes? We've been in every game. Now let's just get over that hump to get this one.
Yeah, it's a very fair and appropriate question for where we're at, and a lot of it is driven by just the culture and the response that we have. So that's a work in progress for us as a program. We know how good we are, but we also know how fine the lines are and the margins are in the game. There's been many a game we've had a good performance and the result has maybe gotten away from us. So that's why we've approached the conference with enough confidence to believe in ourselves that we can do it. I think it's really about us switching a mindset and finding a way to be in those margins and making a difference. We're going to have to make the outcome go our way as opposed to hoping that it goes our way. And that takes a really strong work ethic. It takes a lot of conviction in the way that we train. And there's a lot of good players in our team, and some of them are really going to have to step up and get the job done, when the performance needs it. We saw that at Sac State, so we know it's in the players. It's now doing it consistently. And Friday just is a wonderful opportunity for us to kickstart the season again.
Coach, not a lot of people know this, but Dietrich Bell had to miss a few games because he was serving some time with his national team with Bermuda.
Yep.
Did it take a little bit of time for him to adjust back into that, field general role as your starting goalkeeper, or do you think he slid back into that well and is orchestrating that defense well?
Yeah, I think Dietrich, it's what an amazing accomplishment to go and represent this country at the full national team level. The downside for us is that it took him away. He missed 4 matches on account of that commitment, and it just messed with his preparation from preseason had been so good, lost his rhythm a little bit. So he's going to have to refine that for himself and for our team. So while it was a great honour, it didn't help Dietrich settle into the season. He's going to get there because he has such good pedigree. You're looking at a player that's been invited to play for his full national team. He's clearly competent and good enough. It's about him now getting the matches underneath him, because with Dietrich we know that he can win us a game. So we just kind of, when he gets a few more games, I think that confidence in that rhythm will be back there, and this is a good weekend for him.
You've definitely got a lineup that you've seen productivity from not just one individual but multiple players. Can you just kind of talk about the progression of your team from preseason up until this point, what you've seen?
Yeah, and I really appreciate that, because if we looked at it in terms of progress, I would say that it's been there. We had to blend some younger lads. The likes of Mikey is coming along very quickly, and he showed great competence in pre-season. As a young lad that's ready to impact the team right away. Our goal is to have the older players bring the younger players along, so we want as many of the older lads on the field because they've experienced these kind of tough matches. Ryan had to miss the San Jose game, and he's back available to us. Nicholas has been the best rhythm player for us at the start of the year in terms of his statistics and his output. So it's a lot about who partners him and comes along with him in these next conference matches. But he's been playing like a senior, and that energy I think gives a lot to our team. So it's just the balance of the younger lads and the older lads. But I am happy with the progress. There's now a healthy competition for spots. So I think we've kind of reset for this week, and that those that train the best, those that look the most enthusiastic about what way they want Friday to go will be the lads that will get the job done.
Coach, with this being the squad's last season in the WAC before you move into the Big West, is there a little bit of an incentive to, when an opponent comes, to say we're going to get them for this last time, or do you think they're using the same kind of idea against you?
I don't think so. I think there's a great respect about how competitive the WAC is, and what a lot of people don't know is that it's a multiple bid league. We're now sitting on a couple of programs that are doing extremely well in the national RPI and rankings. Rio Grande is rated in the top 25, and I think they're number 2 in the nation RPI. Grand Canyon comes in with a high RPI behind them. Seattle is always high. So all that the WAC has done is prepared us really well for the Big West, because we're used to playing good competition. It hasn't changed the platform for this year. I think we're, we competed for a championship in 2014, and we'd like to think that we could leave the conference by being back at that level.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.